What's going on, NBA All Around fam? It's your boy Dominic Cruz coming at you with the second live edition of the NBA All Around Talk Show. Today, I got Ryan and I got Chris. Fellas, say what's up.
What's going on,
bro?
All right, man. Just not much. You know, honestly, getting excited for these playoffs. Today's Thursday, so we got a lot to cover, especially with the Pacers, Cavs, Warriors, Trailblazers, everything and all above. But you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get to it. All right, so we saw a lot this past 2 days, and definitely after suffering another loss, you know, the Celtics, they didn't even come close. Like, every time they came close, it was more like they let the lead slip again and stuff like that. So my question to you guys, and I want to go with Chris first. Right. Do you blame the Celtics organization? Is Danny Ainge to blame for all this? Should he have pulled the trigger on the Jimmy Butler trade?
So what you asking me is, should they have pulled a trade to get a guy that wasn't going to help them beat LeBron anyway? That's what you're asking me?
I'm asking, should they have pulled that trade back in February to give him that chance to
No, because you didn't have a chance. You was gonna lose anyway. Okay, so you can't ask me that, because I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna give up the #1 pick, because that's what they would ask for. Probably one of the deepest drafts you had since LeBron. LeBron about to retire. I think you got at least, I don't know, 5 guys in this draft that can be like superstar level players. And you wasn't gonna beat LeBron anyway. And I didn't even know if you was really gonna keep Jimmy Butler, because he don't even seem like he want to live in Boston like that. I mean, maybe that's just me looking from the outside in. I am from Boston. I'm gonna let Boston fans tell me if he wanted to be there. But no, because you weren't gonna beat LeBron. You all should be happy. You got #1 seed. You in the playoffs with a team, and who the second best player on that team? Ryan, who the second best player on this team? On Boston?
It was Horford.
Who? That's what we going with. We're going out. All right, man. All right. So how much our Horford average? Like what? Like 12? What do you get? Like 12?
About 14, 15 points.
I mean, no. I'm gonna ask you a question. No, you good. Keep the pick.
All right, Ryan. So what you think? What do you think? Do you think the Celtics organization? You think Danny Ainge should have pulled that trigger?
You know, man. From what I heard, they was gonna have to give up. I wouldn't have did that, man. I mean, I look at it like Jimmy Butler wasn't gonna turn them into an instant contender, man. He would have got them at best where they could have had like made it to the conference finals. That's about it, man. So I mean, I look at it. It's just like the old school, man. That's how I used to watch basketball, man. Y'all got a little nice young team. Let them grow, man. Y'all got nice pieces. I like the dude, Jaylen Brown. You know, I like the Marcus Smart. You know what I'm saying? They got a nice little young team. Just let them grow, man. Y'all got y'all gonna have a high pick in the draft or whatever, man. So who knows who y'all gonna get, man? If y'all get you know, one of them point guards that's supposed to be nice coming out or whatever, man. About 2-3 years from now, y'all be straight, and teams like Cleveland gonna been and fell off, man, and y'all be straight for 5-6 years, man. So
I mean, I feel so
I say just let the process go, man. Like, I can see what Danny Ainge doing, man. He doing better than like when we had here in Detroit, we had Joe Dumars where he picking people and you like, what the hell you doing? You know what I'm saying? But y'all doing good on your drafts, man. Y'all the #1 seed in the East, man. Just let the process grow, man. Y'all got to go through y'all growing pains.
You know, just like Joel Embiid says to the 76ers, trust the process, right?
Trust the process. Hey, man, I feel bad actually saying something Ryan stepped on. If they pick a point guard, how you feel if you Isaiah Thomas? Like if they go get a point guard, like, hey, man, we got to pick one of these young boys, even though you average 30.
You know, I got to say that with Isaiah Thomas, what he has done so far, he has proven that he could be a key piece to the Boston Celtics. So I think getting rid of him would not be a good move for the Celtics organization. But, you know, I do think that if they add another superstar caliber or a team leader, to the squad, because we already know Horford is not a team leader and he needs more help than ever because he can't rebound. He's soft in the paint, and we need somebody who can score. I mean, the Celtics need somebody who can score. And the thing is that the Celtics, they can't score a lot. And it goes back to what people were saying in the last year's draft. They should have drafted Buddy Hield over Jaylen Brown, because Buddy Hield was actually proven he was going off in Sacramento once he was given the spotlight.
Who was y'all supposed to pick when they passed on Buddy, right? And they picked Jaylen. Who was they supposed to pick in that spot?
Chris Dunn.
Chris Dunn. You know what? I mean, I ain't gonna blame Danny Ainge for that pick yet, because Jaylen got a little work. I think Jaylen he damn near dunked from the dotted line the other day. Didn't he just shit on somebody from the dotted? Oh, I cursed. Hey, didn't he just dunk on somebody from the dotted line the other day? I don't know. I forgot. I mean,
yeah, I like Jaylen Brown, man. Jaylen Brown, nice, man. Like, to me, man, with the whole Isaiah Thomas thing, if you think about it, he's really like a shooting guard, man. So they can get one of them 6'5", 6'6" point guards.
Oh.
And
oh wait, connection, boy.
I think we're losing
point guard, and then Isaiah Thomas will work, man. Offense.
Well, yeah, I think we're losing you a little bit, Ryan. I think services are going a little out or anything.
Breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, just breaking up a little bit. But I do see what you're saying about Isaiah Thomas, that he could actually be a shooting guard instead of the point guard. So, transitioning, he could do that. He could be the next.
Y'all gonna play a 5'9" shooting guard, man, in the NBA, man. That's what we doing out here, man. Man, that's what's hot in these streets, man.
Hey, man, what did KG said in 10 years ago in 2008 finals?
Right,
everything is possible.
See, man, this is for y'all.
Oh, man.
Okay.
But you know what?
He Vinny Johnson out here. That's what we doing. Hey, Ryan, who my man that went to East? Oh, he Earl Boykins. Y'all just gonna throw him in the game, man. Hey, man, go give me a quick 20 minutes. Sit down, man. Hey, man, who he guards, man? Who you putting him on, man?
Well, you know what? I'm pretty sure the Celtics will figure it out. And when it comes to the offseason, they still have another chance. They still have another chance to go to the Chicago and try to get that win and try to turn things around. But we'll see what happens. But going to Chicago and talking about Chicago, do you think the Chicago Bulls would have given the same kind of performance had the Cavs been the number 1 seed? Let's start with you, Ryan.
In trouble for the Cavs, man. I mean, you look at it like Robin Lopez, he a big fella, like he would have been given. They got nice perimeter players with Rondo, Wade, and Jimmy Butler, man. So they got Jimmy Butler to check LeBron James, man. So I mean, man, I think it would have been a tough matchup, man. But I don't think they would have been like jumping out 2-0 on Cleveland, man. I would say it'd be 1-1 right now. I think it would have went like 7, man. They got a veteran team, guys that things, with Rondo and Wade. I mean, it would have been a tough matchup. It was a tough matchup either way it went, man. They shouldn't have been a number 8 seed this year, man. They just underachieved most of the year and then found their groove at the end or whatever. It was a bad matchup, man.
Chris?
Okay, so we're gonna look at how well Jimmy Butler guarded LeBron. Let's see, right here. Okay, so we got they went 4-zip against the Bulls, right? So 4-zip, LeBron gave him 28, 10, and 8. 26, 10, and 8 is nothing. Didn't play one of the games. I think the Bulls won that game. I think, I'm sitting here looking at this box score. I'm just like, okay. All right, man. Jimmy Butler went like 32 for 76 for the whole regular season series. LeBron, here's another one, 31, 8 and 7. Just such a bad game. Jimmy Butler just locking them up. just giving them all these problems.
Nobody, man, nobody's gonna lock up LeBron, man. Come on, man. Like that, there's nobody that's gonna lock. Only time LeBron is the only person that can lock himself up, man. You're not gonna.
He self-check. Okay, show some respect. Show some respect. All right, man. All right, my man played 40 minutes in one of these games. He didn't care about these games, man. What are we talking about, man? Come on, man. Come on, man. We talking about practice, man. Man, bringing up the Bulls, man. Man. When last time Cleveland lost to the Bulls, man? When last time in the playoffs they lost a game to the Bulls? I need a game to the Bulls. I'm trying to remember who's on that team. Oh, Jimmy Butler was on that team. I think MVP Derrick Rose. You know, a younger who else on that? Noah bum ass. Noah's on the team. Man, look, man, y'all gonna stop talking about my mans, bro. All right, you don't bring my mans up to win the finals.
We talking about what ifs, man. We don't know what's gonna happen, man.
Well, you know what? I'm pretty sure LeBron is definitely it's hard to contain him. His passing is definitely one of the best in today's games, and he definitely can dominate with the squad that he has now. I mean, look what he's done last year, and look what he's done with the team this year. But speaking of the Cavs, you know, they're going up against the Pacers tonight, and it's going to be in Indiana. Do you think the Pacers are going to win this one tonight? Chris?
Come here, man. Hey, man, come close to the screen real quick, man. Let me go ahead and tell you real quick. I'm going to tell you. Look. No. All right, man, grab the broom. Get your broom, okay? Warm it up. Grip the handle. Grind on that boy. You in the batter's box. They going home, man. Okay? They going home permanently, man. You know, I'm not even a Kyrie guy. I still think Kyrie going to drop 30 tonight. Jeff Teague a bum. That's all I'm saying about it.
I will say Jeff Teague has been a liability on the defensive end. He's actually been getting abused by LeBron James himself. I mean, what do you think, Ryan? Do you think the Pacers are going to pull one tonight?
Yeah, man. They got one coming tonight, man. This ain't gonna be no sweep. I'm saying tonight, Paul George going out for about 35, 36. And then since he said Jeff Teague a bum, Jeff Teague about to go out for about 20 and about 8 tonight, man. It's going down, man. It's going down, player.
Well, you definitely
might be the only one, but they getting it tonight.
Well, you know what? I'm going to say this real quick because Jeff Teague, like I said, in that first half, he got abused. And I'm just like looking at the dude, stand up for yourself. It's like you getting bullied by a bully in the schoolyard. Stand up for yourself. Seriously, because
got nothing for you, man.
You got nothing. And you're just showing that Atlanta made a good move by trading you. And Jeff Teague isn't proven that he is a point guard to trust with the Indiana Pacers. Now, yes, in the offensive side, he was actually doing a lot better. Defense, he'll turn it around. Do you think he'll right now? Do you guys think he'll turn it around, or you think the same results are going to continue to happen? Ryan.
I mean, yeah, he should be better tonight, man. I mean, I'm thinking tonight, man, they're gonna make adjustments, man. Like they had to do something to stop that him switching and getting caught on LeBron on the pick and roll every time, man. Like they needed to get it where, you know, LeBron, man, you know, sticks with them pretty much the whole time. That they're killing them with that pick and roll every play. So,
I mean, Ryan, right, man. Look, man. All right, look. As much as I'm just talking trash about Jeff Teague. Look, Jeff Teague's not for real. He's not a bad player. Real talk, he's not. He's just getting put in disadvantageous positions. I don't know if it's coaching. I don't know if it's his teammates. Because, you know, I remember I watched Paul George, you know, press conference the other day and, you know, calling dudes out or whatever. And I'm like, I mean, he going crazy, so I can't criticize him. The dude averaging like 30, you know, 7 and 7. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't get mad. But I don't feel like he out there getting in guys' ass per se when Jeff Teague ended up on Kevin Love in the post. And I don't see him go cuss out nobody. Like, how the hell Jeff Teague end up on Kevin Love 3 plays in a row off the pick and roll in the post? So, like, I'm like, it's not like I see a lot of leadership. I think them dudes ready to go on vacation. I think they mad they in the playoffs, bro. I do. Like, they like, bro, I have plans with Tia, LaShawna, Mia, Felicia. You know what I'm saying? They was going through the whole DMX joint on you. You know what I'm saying? They had plans. And then y'all done brought Lance Stevenson up in here. And he done won us, you know, we done went, I think, won their last 6 games, made the playoff. You know, just stay in there. So, I mean, like, I don't know, man. I think they done.
Well, you know, let's see what happens with tonight because, you know, the Pacers are on the clock as, you know, getting ready to get them tickets to go home and go on vacation. Matter of fact, going fishing. But we're going to transition from, you know, the Pacers and Cavs. And if you're watching the NBA All Around Talk Show, welcome to episode 2. Make sure to comment in the comment section in the YouTube video. I really appreciate you guys watching this episode. But when we want to transition is about last night's performance with the Oklahoma City and Houston. Now, Russell Westbrook went off for 3 quarters, and it looks like he just stopped after 4th. I think lack of trust in his teammates. Is he doing too much? Is he not getting his teammates involved, or is Russell Westbrook just trying to be the one-man show without his teammates? Ryan, let's start with you.
Yeah, man. You know, I've been saying this all year long, man. I mean, this got all the talent in the world. You know what I'm saying? I would never sit up here and try to like criticize him with his ability. But dude is a Hall of Fame ball hog already, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mike, you know what I'm saying? Ivo and Kobe, they was sitting up there watching last night, clapping their hands like proud. They was proud of that last night, man. Cause dude put on the ball hog expedition last night, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, his problem is, man, like, the way he plays, man, I love his heart. He goes all out. He's coming at you all 4 quarters. But he don't know when to turn it off, man. Like sometimes, man, you got to turn it off for a minute and then let some other guys do some stuff, man. And I think what happened was he tired out. I mean, that's what you expect, man. He was coming at them hard all 3 quarters. You know what I'm saying? He was doing his thing. He was killing them. 4th quarter, he tired out, man. And he shot way too many shots, man. 18 shots in a quarter. I mean, come on, man. Now if he was hot in the 4th quarter, yeah, 18 shots, cool. If he would have went like 9 for 18, I wouldn't have nothing to say, man. But when you go 4 for 18, man, like when you got to about like 4 for 11, 4 for 12, you should have been like, all right, man, let me kick this over to, you know what I'm saying, Oladipo, let him miss a couple of shots, man. So yeah, I've been saying this all year long, man. He sometimes, I ain't gonna say sometimes, the majority of the times he try to do too much.
All right. Chris, what you got?
You know, I told you I'm the vice president of LeBronistan. Well, I'm also the captain, you know what I'm saying, of Russ Tokyo. You know what I'm saying? So when I say this, you know, I'm gonna say this. Look, man, I'm not about to get into no teammate stuff because it's funny, like watching everybody debate about that because it's always funny. It's a good laugh. Right. He got tired. Actually, it's not the first time. What a telltale sign of a dude getting tired is when they start shooting jump shots time after time after time, like because they ain't got that will to go to the rim no more. Like you see it, it's certain guys you like, man, you know you can't shoot for real. You know that jumper broke. LeBron do it all the time. You'll see LeBron, he'll kill you, go to the hole 3-4 times, and he pull up and take a 3 on a 6'1" point guard. Like, what the hell did I just watch, fam? You just went to the rim, you know, 4 times in a row. He was tired. You know what I'm saying? He's like, look, man, I'm superhuman, but you know what I'm saying? So it's Ryan Wright, he got tired. And I think their biggest problem is for all people to let their bigs, because I know I'm gonna bring up the group because everybody love their bigs. Okay. Look, man. F they bigs, man. All right. Every time he dropped that boy off. And Ryan, you tell me if I'm lying, okay? If Steven Adams right next to the rim, man, is he making that layup, man?
I wouldn't bet my life on it, man. But I mean, he ain't that bad.
I didn't say it was bad. I said if he's not right next to the rim, Is you putting money on that going in, man? That's all I'm asking. Man.
Oh, definitely it's going to be interesting how they pan out because they going back. They going back to OKC, to the home floor, and it's going to be real interesting how Russell Westbrook and company are going to handle game 3 and 4. But let's transition to the other Western Conference game, last night's game. All right, the Trailblazers versus the Warriors. Now, the Trailblazers, everybody thought that CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard was actually going to go off again like they did in game 1. But Golden State said otherwise, and they actually played without Kevin Durant. First question with this game, is Golden State better without Durant, or are they with?
Who you starting with?
Yeah, I know who you asking that first.
Right.
Go ahead, Ryan. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I think this answer's simple. So you go ahead, man.
Of course, they're not better without Durant than they are with him, man. I mean, come on now, that's ridiculous, man. I mean, I think they're just that good where even without him, they're still one of the better teams in the league, man. But I mean, you can't have like one of the top 3 players in the league on a team and say without him, you better without him. I mean, they're just lucky enough where they got 2 of the top, in my opinion, 2 of the top 3 to 5 players on their team between Steph Curry and KD. So when you lose somebody like KD, it's not as gonna hurt you as much as some other team or whatever that he's your best player or whatever, because you got Steph Curry. So I mean, come on, man, that's KD, man. Y'all disrespecting him.
Chris?
I mean, would you rather have a team without KD on it or with KD on it? I mean, I'm gonna ask both of y'all.
Well, I would rather have a team. I would rather have a team with Kevin Durant for sure. I mean, no doubt, he is one of the key. He's the reason why most teams are that good. So
what are we talking about?
What we talking about? It's just a question. I'm just asking. I know both of y'all. I know both of y'all are gonna say they're better with him. Obviously, they're gonna be with. I'm gonna say the same thing too. But
I mean, look. Man.
I mean, only people you're gonna have that's gonna say they better without KD is an extreme KD hater. I mean, come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous, man. You can't replace him.
I mean, I say this. Their team is better. Now, this is legitimate, okay? Their team is better when the offense goes through Steph Curry. And that I do believe. I do believe that. Kevin Durant, as great as he is, and it's going to sound blasphemous saying this because the motherfucker, I say motherfucker, I'm sorry, bro. Because my man's led the league in scoring, 4 times, 5 times. Offense should go through Kevin Durant. As great as he is, because he's not great at off the ball duties. He's just learning that, and he's been in the league like 9 years.
that is true. That is
Like,
true.
hey,
Actually,
man, don't set a screen. Yeah, make the swing pass, like run without the ball, that type of stuff. But yeah,
ahead. And it's very interesting how he had to go from that phase when he was with OKC. Ball was in his hands. And you can see, and he needed the ball all the time. Now going to Golden State, he knew he had to learn how to play the actual team ball. And look how much better he's actually playing. I actually think he's playing a lot better with Golden State than he played in his last 9 years with OKC. So, but going to this, keeping it with the Trailblazers and the Warriors, I wanted to bring this up. Now, CJ McCollum. He said nobody can check him.
Oh, God.
Now, he said nobody can check him.
Here we go.
He didn't even go back on his words or anything. He just said nobody can check him. But last night's game, we got Patrick McCaw, rookie guard from UNLV, checking him. And he also got Patrick McCaw checking Damian Lillard. And those guys combined scored, I think McCollum scored 11 and Damian Lillard scored 12, or 12 and 13, one of those two. Let's just say, and it's kind of gotten to the point where JaVale McGee scored more than both of them. So what y'all so you think CJ McCollum should have not said anything and just kept on just been silent? Chris, I'm gonna start with you.
Man, CJ McCollum. See, I don't want to do this because everybody think I'm a CJ McCollum hater. So I'm not even about to do this because I already know they're gonna say, "Look, man, shut up, man. Win a game first. How about that? Like, win one game. Like, see, this is where I always lean towards Damian. Damian get a pass. I watched him send Houston home, like literally send them home. Okay, like go packing. You're the number 2 seed. Go fishing. I watched it and I was amazed. Okay, he got a shoe deal after that. He deserved everything he got. I almost bought a pair, but they was up. You know what I'm saying? CJ, you can't be talking, man. You ain't even made an all-star team yet, man. Come on, man. Just calm down, brother. You had a good first game. Steph still gave you 30. Okay, and yes, it was you because Damian doesn't even guard the point guards no more. You take them off. So I saw you on them. You caught 30. Okay, KD gave you another 30. All right, and the Warriors wasn't even concerned with 2 dudes giving them 70. They gave them 70 points, bro. Nah, 70 points, and they didn't even look concerned. Like they was like, "Hey, man, like I mean, this gonna be over in the next 5 minutes." You know, I'm headed to churches after this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Extra crispy bucket. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no time. I ain't got no time for this game. So I'm like, it's not. CJ's got to chill out, man. I like CJ. I'm throwing it out there. Just make the All-Star team first, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's
Ryan.
Man, man, I'm pretty sure it was just the reporter asking him a question, and what else is he supposed to say, man? You're supposed to have confidence in yourself that, you know what I'm saying, can't nobody check you or whatever, man. But to me, I just think it wasn't that smart to do it around this time in the playoffs where it's like everything is magnified and it's like, you know what I'm saying, you say that, then instantly, that's going on the bulletin board and go to state and they're going to have that all on Sports Center that you said that, and now you look dumb or whatever, man. So, I look at it like I understand him saying that because you're supposed to have confidence in yourself, but it was bad timing, man. If he would said that about the regular season, 15th, 20th game, no big deal, man. But you say in the playoffs, everything magnified, man.
All right. Well, that's very true, and I do agree that he should. I know he was asked, but he should just. I'm just gonna say that real quick because you can let your game do the talking, and then you could talk. But one thing I do want to talk to you about is tonight's game. With I actually think this game is actually it's the most physical. I think it's actually it's just as physical as the Wizards and Hawks game, but Milwaukee and Toronto tonight. Giannis. Let me see. Do you guys think Giannis could have turned it around in the fourth quarter in game 2? You guys think that Toronto got away with the win just by luck? Let's start with you, Chris.
I mean, I'm not calling the NBA playoff win lucky. Okay, I'm gonna say, like I told Cash, I think Kyle Lowry dominated that game on both ends of the floor. A lot of people talk about scoring. That just let me know y'all don't really watch the whole game. My man, he scored 12 in the second quarter, kept him afloat because your man DeRozan couldn't buy a bucket. So he took over in the second quarter. DeRozan comes in third quarter. They couldn't guard him. He got to the free throw line time again. Okay. The guard play opened it up for the bigs. They couldn't guard those bigs, even though Milwaukee's, they're very long. They can guard like almost anybody. They're positionless. But when you throw any type of quality big down there in the paint, they're gonna have problems because they're too thin. Toronto played a really good game. I think everybody just thought, because I think at one point Milwaukee was down like 13. I'm like, they weren't really ever in control of the game. It felt like they were playing catch up the entire game. And then in the fourth, because we expect Giannis to be this superstar already, you know what I'm saying? Is you just like, oh, they close. Giannis gonna win this game. And I'm like, you can't expect that yet. You know what I'm saying? And then they got buried. Kyle Lowry hits him with the step back, fade away, cashed out. It's game time. It's over. And then I'm like, look, those guards in Toronto are not bad. I know we don't watch Toronto. Everybody can admit it. We don't watch the team in Canada play. Just admit it, everybody. Y'all don't watch them play. Okay. They buried them. Okay. And we're going to game 3. Milwaukee got what they wanted. They won one on the road. Ain't no shame in what happened. They about to go to the crib, you know what I'm saying, away from Drake and Weekend and them, and they about to go ahead and get busy. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna call up Cuckoo Kyle. Y'all remember Cuckoo Kyle? Cuckoo Kyle coming to the game, okay? You know what I'm saying? We deep in Milwaukee. All right, it's going down.
So what's your take on this, man? Milwaukee tonight.
Man, I'm going with Toronto, man. Like I agree with Chris. Like Kyle Lowry was like the difference in that game too. And man, people got to remember, man, Kyle Lowry, he had missed like the last like month or two. Like he was hurt like the last month or two. So he kind of getting back in the flow. They getting used to playing with him again, man. And I mean, I never been one to call him a bum, man. He one of the better point guards in the league to me. They just been disappointed in the last few years in the playoffs. I think this the perfect matchup for them this year. They got a young team, so I think they should pull this off tonight or whatever, man. I expect DeRozan to have a better game than he had the other night or whatever. He's usually cash. So if they lose tonight, I'll be very disappointed, and you'll never hear me give them props on anything again, man. If they let a young team beat them like that, man. Like they got advantage in almost every aspect.
Yeah,
I do agree that this is I think one of those two. We all agree that Cavs are going to go to the next round, and it's going to be out of those two teams right there. And I do believe one of those two will give a run for that for the Cavs, a run for their money. Excuse me, but yeah, it's going to be a really interesting series, and I'm going to go the opposition over here, and I'm going to take Milwaukee because they're at home, and you know what they say, you play better at home. Then just like when they got one in Toronto, and that was really important. So now they are on the front end to make things happen. But now it's Toronto's turn to steal one as well. So I want to transition this to NBA, the scheduling. We all talked about scheduling throughout the season and how it should be like 60 games, 88 and whatever, right? But is it really fair in the playoffs? Now, in the playoffs, we got teams that are not playing within that played on Sunday and they don't even play until Wednesday. You got teams playing on Saturday and they don't even play till Tuesday. We got teams playing on Monday, they don't even play till Thursday. Is it really fair for the NBA to space out these games? Does it throw off the momentum of all the NBA teams in the postseason? I want to start with you, Ryan.
Man, I think both teams, got the same advantage, whatever. I don't think it's really advantage for one team or the other. Only thing I can see like a team being mad about is if they're looking for a disadvantage. Like if somebody hurt, like if I'm playing the Golden State Warriors, if I'm Portland, I don't want Kevin Durant to have that much time to rest. I want him to have to come back out and play or whatever. I want the games to start. So then that way, you know what I'm saying, Golden State might not be able to use them. So if I'm trying to gain an advantage like that as far as injuries, yeah, I can see a team being upset. But as far as anything else, man, it's the same for both teams, whatever. And as a fan, I actually kind of like it better this way because, like, I want basketball to go on as long as possible, man. Like, if they could make it go all the way to August, September, I'd be cool if they made them wait a week or whatever to the next game, whatever, man.
What do you think, Chris? Do you have any problems with the NBA scheduling postseason?
Only postseason scheduling, no. I mean, it is what it is, man. It's big money on the line. All these TV channels want they shine and they want all the ratings. So they ain't trying to have all these games back to back. They want to make sure they can set it up perfect. So you catch it at the right time. I will say this: how you feel if the Raptors and I think the Grizzlies, if all your games are coming on NBA TV, like I will say that. Like I don't know if the scheduling has anything to do with that. I'm assuming it does. Because you got, all these games on in one day. So somebody got to play on the channel nobody's able to watch. But I mean, that's the only problem I had is that for my people that don't have access to NBA TV, because I think it's quite a few, they can't watch all the games. So I think that's the problem. That's the only problem I got with the schedule.
Well, definitely it does bring the anxious. I mean, like we got a lot of people, NBA fans, who are anxious to see all the games, and they want to see it all at once and stuff like that. So I think it's a good thing that the NBA does, prolong it, because obviously NBA is an entertainment product, and that means cash in their hands. But with tonight going on, we're gonna wrap it up here right now. But want to give you guys predictions, the score and everything. Let's start with you. Yep, Chris. Let's start with you. Cavaliers, Pacers, Spurs, Grizzlies, Raptors, and Bucks. Who do you got? What's the score?
Let's see. I got the Cavs, obviously. You know what I'm saying? LeBron is staying. You know what I'm saying? Vice President. You know what I'm saying? I got the Cavs. I think I got them winning by 15. I think I got them 115 to 100. I'm gonna let the Pacers break 100 because the Cavs defense is trash. We got who else we got? We got Memphis and Grizzlies. Man, I think that's another 30-point blowout. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got the Spurs. I got the Spurs. I got the Spurs 120 to 90. I think it's ugly, especially since my man called out the refs. And then who else we got going tonight?
Toronto and Milwaukee.
We got Toronto going. Whew, that's a hard one, man. I'm gonna take I think I'm gonna go Orion on this one, man. I think I got Toronto winning a close one. 117, 115 in the fourth quarter. DeMar DeRozan.
All right. How about you, Ryan? What do you got?
All right, man. So tonight, man, I'm going with the Pacers, man. I'm saying they're gonna win 125 to 118. They're gonna like go have a 40-point fourth quarter on the Cavs. And I'm gonna go with the Grizzlies. I mean, not my bad. The Spurs. I'm gonna go with them over the Grizzlies. That's gonna be a blowout, like Chris said. I'm gonna give them I'm gonna say 98 to 85. Then I'll say the last game, the Raptors and the Bucks. I'm gonna go with the Raptors. I'll say the Raptors will win that one. I'm gonna say 102 to 96. I think it'll be close.
Well, I do think your Cavs Pacers prediction might be a little accurate with that score, because like Chris said, their defense is really suspect. But but you know what? I do appreciate you guys coming on to today's show. This is the second episode of the NBA All Around Talk Show. Chris, Ryan, I really appreciate you guys coming on to the show and debating on this topic. We'll definitely do this again for episode 3 coming around to you next time. But right now, we're going to sign out. It's your boy Dominic Cruz coming at you with another NBA All Around Talk Show. Until next time, later.